Namaste, Om Shanti. Thank you for joining me in the last leg of my video series. In this video, I will slightly change a few things. For those whom have a keen eye on details, you would already have noticed that my chair is no longer red, but black. Not to panic here, there is no special meaning behind it. Also, you may notice that my fringe is now going to the right, no longer to the left. Once again, no special meaning here. Just expressing my freedom of choice in my hairstyle. Excuse me as well while I take a selfie. As it appears to be the quintessential way to connect with the youth. Personally, what I think of it, YOLO. But this video is about the life force and not jokes. It is the final realization for you to master in order to start experiencing more. Of course, this is such a simple and easy concept that it is commonly taught everywhere. So forgive me if I will oversimplify its principle and mechanisms to draw your attention to its existence. But the real thrill is once you are aware of it, you may be able to work with it, to absorb and maybe utilize it too. It is like having a room full of toys with the door closed, and children outside the room bored because they have nothing to play with. So let me open the door to start playing. Firstly, it is important to address this topic from a solid foundation. This foundation being the one that science has to offer. What does the scientific world know about life's force? Well, excuse my French, but there's only one answer I could find, and it is cool. Rather than wasting your time in terminologies, studies, and personal ego trips, I would like to immediately close the door for a debate from an ever-changing, reliable information source that science has to offer on any topics. For those whom have seen my previous video, you should now be comfortable with water. This element is the storage mechanism of information. You are also comfortable with minerals, which are the support, the carrier mechanism of the information. Information is delivered by the microRNA to all life's elements. The machine is using, absorbing, and processing this information to all life's elements. Let's look at the energy part, what many people like to refer to or call the life's force. What do we know about the life's force? It is present everywhere and in abundance. It keeps on expanding. It is absorbed and utilized without having to be seen, smelled, touched, heard, or tasted, without any voluntary conscious processes. Therefore, it does not come from your low self. Please refer to the Triunity video to understand. But can only be used and materialized by the low self. It is stored everywhere and accessible or available on demand. You have to make sure that you are exposed to enough of it all the time to ensure the potential of the machine to be fully optimized. We will look at a few ways on how to ensure you expose yourself to enough of it. The life force is the fuel of the machine. Once again, it is not the food you eat. How to make sure you can actually consciously harvest and control its real powers. Over the years, many people have tried to implement techniques to do it, some succeeding at it, but some just being a marketing exercise. And I will refer you back to the law of attraction video. So what is the life force? It is energy. I refer and I call it plasma energy, created by a differential between two energies, between two forces, gravity and electromagnetism. It is the differential between the yin and the yang, the clockwise and the anti-clockwise. It is the differential in motion. And for the scientific-minded people, rest assured, this will be proven correct in time. Where is it stored? It is stored everywhere, but most evidently in water, and being made randomly available and distributed through the air and the water vapors. We all have heard of the saying and the song, "Love is in the air." Once again, the free will video will help you in connecting all the dots here. It is highly available in forests, high mountains, nearby oceans and waterfalls. Where there is no water, the life force is minimal and life itself is minimal. The life force is delivered by water through breathing. Water is very simple. It is pure, mineralized, and has a specific polarity of charge. Air implies breathing. Here we are looking at the negatively charged air, for breathing is vital. So you can absorb the life's energy. Your body needs to be charged up of energy so it can be used. My question to you is, what or where do you want to spend your energy on? For people that do not have the luxury to be living nearby an ocean, a mountain or a waterfall, mainly if you are living in the city, you may be automatically exposed to highly depleted source of life force. What are the things you can do to put the odds back in your favor and restore a natural balance from here? Well, there are two main things you can do. The first is to understand and to look at ionized air, highly available near waterfalls, beach, forest and mountains. For the city folks that are continuously exposed to polluted air, this may be of a great benefit to you. Look into ionizers. You may have noticed the stand behind me on my videos and wondered what it was. This is an ionizer, and let me explain a little bit more about it. When it comes to ionizers, it is really important that you equip yourself with a quality machine. But firstly, why negative ions? Because life only exists through energy, and every cell in your body needs it. The sun in our solar system is the main producer of negative ions. On the opposite side, environmental pollution, may it be from internal stress, radio wave frequencies exposure, being away from nature when the air is not being replenished as it should, and being depleted of the negative ions of oxygens and nitrogens, like in the city environment, all these destroy the negative ions. A healthy air is negatively charged oxygen and nitrogen. To sustain wellness, the body requires approximately 2000 negative ions per centimeter cubic. This is what is used to burn up the food, synthesize vitamins and create new proteins. Negative ions of the oxygen and nitrogen are part of the life force. Without it, there is no mental or physical activity possible. Oxygen and nitrogen are atoms, beneficial for the human body when negatively charged, but to be avoided when positively charged. It is all based on electrons, more so the free electrons, which may come from the differential between the two energy forces that are constantly creating the equilibrium. Here we look at gravity and electromagnetism forces. The negative ions are the expression of this differential. I am not here to bore you with all its technical details. You can check them on the following website or by sending an email. I would rather show you the benefit that one can get using such a machine. There are some clinical evidences from Christa Kranert, a German naturopath, using live blood in a dark field microscope. The first image is from a middle-aged man, and the second one is from the same man after 45 minutes on the Viva Air Ioniser machine from Geomed Biomedicine. Now, of course, I am not an expert on dark field live blood analysis, but to me the second image appears to be much better. Those who have the knowledge about dark field blood analysis, you can make your own conclusion. The ionizing mood light unit is perfect for my needs. Geomed offer a wide range of units to fit different needs. If you are wellness orientated, to assist you in relaxing, or to help out against the stress and lifestyle, you can experience this with the IML, the ceiling fan ionizer, the car ionizer, and the portable head to a pedestal fan, with a great output of negative ion from 20,000 to 800,000 negative ion per centimeter cubic. There is also a Health Plus range dedicated to beauty and fitness for fast, effective results with the Mobile Air and the Viva Air. These have a production of to 15 million plus negative ion per centimeter cubic at a 10 centimeters distance. The half dedicated to fitness and more energy for work and play, fast recovery while you sleep. There's the Breeze and the Breeze Plus that can deliver between 75,000 to 250,000 negative ions for a room of between 12 to 25 meters square. There is also a professional range for the experts, from a cabin to the air-light machine. If you would like to get the most competitive pricing on this unit, please feel free to send an email. Also, you can go onto the geomedair.com website and quote the number 2 in any of your correspondence or mention this video. This will give you the best possible pricing on offer. The second answer is about the vital function, which is no longer done properly. I personally wish it would be taught at school at all levels. It is the proper breathing technique. We do not breathe properly anymore. Let me do something different and let's have a change of scenery for once to demonstrate the correct breathing technique. I have just demonstrated two different possibilities to best achieve life force absorption. Remember that your body will utilize naturally what is needed at a level way past universal awareness for all of its basic needs. Just remember what the breatharians are able to do. If you would like to experiment in having a better control over the life force charge in your body so you can manifest or create, I will be providing you with some guidelines to open up some possibilities, which I have found to be working for me. I will be sharing these with you in the applications video. Start charging up the life force in your body. And until I see you next, you've guessed it, shine bright.